Hello everybody! I am live for the first time on Facebook, and that is to do a Win-terest or fail crafting experience. So today, kicking this off, I'm going to do something that is sort of simple. I've seen it a lot on Pinterest. I haven't actually done it myself. I've seen some other people do it before. I didn't really follow any examples or anything like that. I just looked at pictures and kind of guesstimated how it'd go. So I'm starting with a canvas, and what I've done is I've attached pictures to it with Mod Podge. Mod Podge is life. Here's Mod Podge, and then I also Mod Podge the crayons on each side. I did this a little bit earlier because the Mod Podge needed to dry. I didn't have any, hi everybody, I didn't have any hot glue with me, and I didn't have a hot glue gun, so I tried my best with Mod Podge. Hopefully it works and it doesn't melt. That would definitely be a fail if it melted. So, and not just the crayons. So I'm using Crayon crayons because I believe that's all that I've seen that actually works with this. My Mod Podge is regular Mod Podge. Nothing special about it. I hand selected the colors that I wanted because my canvas is a little bit smaller than I anticipated. Printed out the pictures at Walgreens. So that's pretty much it. Pretty low budget. Now Alex is going to be my cameraman while I go heat this up with my hairdryer in the kitchen. You can flip it around.
Exciting stuff.
Actually, no. Alright, so welcome to my kitchen. I don't know if this is going to be really loud or what's going to happen, so you may want to turn down your volume just in case you're in an area with other people and they don't want to hear my hairdryer, but I mean, why wouldn't you want to hear my hairdryer? So, I'm just going to kind of go for it and hope that the crayon melting happens. Oh my god, wow. We had some light. Look at that. I'm going to turn it down a little bit because it's just spraying everywhere. Come on. Melt. I'm going to put it back on high. Okay, so round one seemed to go pretty well. I didn't get this all gross, which was nice. It did get a little bit of paint mixing going on, so if you're more of an artist than I am, you may want to set up your colors a little bit differently. The Mod Podge held up pretty well. I basically coated all of this in Mod Podge just to make sure that it'd stick to the canvas, and it is a little bit hot to the touch, and it does come off still, so I'm going to let that dry before I flip it a little. But you can see it's sort of either melted a little bit of the Mod Podge, or it kind of like backfired back onto it, but that could have just been the intensity of my hair dryer. But I think, oh, okay, definitely use a plastic mat or something, because this actually got everywhere, and you don't want to do that to your linoleum or whatever you're using it on. Hopefully not carpet, because I don't know how to get crayons out of carpet. That's not part of this. That's a fail if that happens. Alright, I'm going to do the other side. I think it looks kind of cool.
Yeah.
It could have been worse. But let's try the other side and see what happens with the flat edges to see if it looks the same, similar, or if it looks atrocious. Alright. Oh, I did get some up here, but that's okay. Nothing up here, okay. Goodbye. Alright, that's all I'm going to do for this side. I did get a little, it took a little bit longer. I think that's because it's flat on this side, so it's not melting off of here easily. It has to melt the actual base, the flat base, in order to drip onto the canvas. So got some really nice color mixing on this side compared to this side. It's got kind of weird in the greens and the blues and the orange up here. So I did a little bit better down here. I did get more melting up near the top though. I'm not sure if that's because it's a flat base or if I was just holding the hairdryer a weird way, but it didn't get all over my pictures, which was nice. It does look pretty cool, so I would definitely recommend this. To me, this isn't a fail. I think this is a win. It might be a fail if you're using this with children under the age of like 10 or 12. Then you might just get it everywhere. But for a first timer, I think it looks pretty good, and I'm sure that if you have done this a couple times and you've practiced, it can really turn into something that you can make like cool shapes out of, or you could paint over and then you can tape that with painter's tape and then melt around it. I've seen that before, but I really wanted to do something with pictures to hang up for me and Alex. But one other thing that I did want to mention, the crayons I cut in half with almost like a butcher's knife. I tried scissors, I tried snapping it, but every time that happened it was always kind of either off or it wasn't an equal size. So I tried to make it so it was pretty even in length and hopefully meltage. So I think that worked out pretty well. So when you use a sharp knife on a flat surface, and you can use hot glue. It looks like you can use Mod Podge if you're not afraid of the potential melting, maybe even burning that might happen depending on the type of hairdryer you have. And I didn't get anything on my hairdryer, so I'd say it's safe to use your regular hairdryer unless you're a pretty messy person, purposely or accidentally. It looks like Alex got some crayon on his hands, actually. Here, Alex, show me your hands. Got some on his hands because he got really close to my camera, but it doesn't look like I got any on my camera, so that's good. My phone. But here's the mess. This is the wreckage. Make sure you have plastic down first. Thank you for hanging out with me. Thanks for staying with me. And if you have any ideas, I can do something else maybe next week or in 2 weeks. If you have any ideas, comment below, and I'll see what I can do. So, bye! Thanks for tuning in!